Welcome to Harlan's Coin Rings. I'm Harlan. Well, today I'm going to be talking to you about the subtle differences between making a coin ring from a quarter and a half dollar. But first, I'd like to invite you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, leave comments below, and if you'd like to purchase one of my rings, I've left a link to my Etsy shop in the comments section below. Let's start by talking about the difference in some of the tooling. In my previous videos, you saw me make a coin ring out of a quarter. There, I went over here to the press, I put the quarter in this one single die, I started the shape, I went over here to the ring stretcher and reducer, finished it off. That's pretty simple. Well, the difference is when you're making it out of a half dollar, you need a little bit more of an extensive array of dies, because when you stretch out, when you first make the cone shape, it's a little bit too large to reduce on the reducer over here. So you would start with special dies that are actually larger than the ones on the ring stretcher and reducer. The next significant difference is that it's much easier to mess up the detail on a half dollar. Because it's larger, you have to, and it's thicker, you have to put a lot more pressure on it when you're pressing it into the dies, and it just squishes the detail on the ring, and it just messes it all up, and you're rah. Well, the easiest way to protect that is to wrap your coin in Teflon tape. I like to wrap it 20, 30 times, put it in the die, and then when you resize it, especially when you're shrinking it down, that protects the detail, and when you take it off, you'll see that you have 100% detail left. The final detail I'd like to talk about is hole size. Truth is, you can punch whatever size hole in the coin you want. If you use a smaller hole, it's going to give you a wider band. If you use a larger hole, it's going to give you a narrower band. Okay, I like to use, personally, a half-inch hole in both a quarter and a half dollar. That gives you a nice, normal size band for your quarters and a wider band for your half dollars. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for joining me, and please tune in next time where I make a coin ring out of a half dollar, and I'm going to be posting that ring on Etsy for sale.